What's up, guys? Chris here, back again with another market video for you guys today. First day of Team of the Season is today, and we're going to be talking about how you guys can make coins on the market. So before we get into the video, if you guys can just drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We're going to give you guys points that we've already made in previous videos in the past when it comes to Promo Fridays. We're also going to give you guys some things to look out for today and where you guys can look at to put your coins into on the market. So let's talk about it. I think the first thing we want to be looking at is what's going to happen before 6 p.m. And I do expect there to be a little bit of panic. Now, if I back out of Ultimate Team here, it's going to show you the loading screen that they had dropped today. And EA has been very quiet with the SBCs they've dropped this week, and it's allowed the market to kind of just go up and up and up every day. I expect that right back to be Wan-Bissaka. That 92 overall with 94 pace could be Chiesa maybe. And the French card, I mean, Digne was in the vote. You got Mukiele that's in there as well. So a couple of decent players that are on the loading screen there. And I would really, before 6 p.m. today, really look at some of the panic on the market. One of the markets I'll be looking at in particular, and what I'm going to be doing on this account and on my main account, I'm going to be looking at panic on icons. Now, icons, that market went up a little bit today on the Thursday. It went from 39.1 and went all the way up to about 41 points. So went up a little bit, but you could tell that there is still people waiting to go and buy their teams. And I think a lot of people are going to wait for Community Tots today, see what that team is all about, and then decide whether or not they want to buy some stuff. So I'm expecting the market to probably shift upwards after the content drop today. Maybe around 7:30, 8 p.m. is when you're going to really start to see that rise. And I think before that and within the first hour of Community Tots, you guys should be monitoring panic on icons. They're especially out of packs and also some out of pack specials that are really rare. So maybe I wouldn't be looking at certain cards that are guaranteed Team of the Season cards. For example, one of the cards I might not be looking at is that right back Reece James card, because Wan-Bissaka, who's a right back from England with some really jacked up stats, is going to be someone that maybe hurts him a bit. So maybe you stay away from that sort of market. But if there's cards that are being panic sold and there's nobody in that Team of the Season or Objective or SBC that is affecting that card, you guys need to buy that card. Because I think with rarity later on the nighttime, people are going to buy their weekend league teams as well. Quick note here actually as well is EA have confirmed with the codes that Team of the Season will have red picks. So pretty much right here, as you could see, not this one, but if you look at some of these other ones, Premium League On Team of the Season pack, it's going to be 3 League On Team of the Seasons. So essentially, if you get Elite Plus, you're going to get 3 Team of the Season red picks from that League On. If you get Top 200, you're going to get 11. If you get Gold 2 or Gold 1 or Gold 3, I think Gold 2 and higher is a guaranteed top league player that you get per pick. And then Gold 3 and under, there's like a chance at it. I think that's how it worked last year. But this was pretty much confirmed tonight. And I think a lot of people are going to see that. And they're going to want to go and obviously play Weekend League. Because what else is there to do on the game this weekend but grind Weekend League to get those red picks for next Thursday. So, like I said, I think out-of-pack specials that are rare, that really aren't being affected by the team. And listen, you guys got to look at it, right? If there's a right back in the team who's maybe 450k, Reece James may not be that guy that you go look at. But if there's, you know, a striker that's worth 600k and all of a sudden you see a 250k striker that's down, maybe take a look at that, right? Why is that card dropping? And then obviously make the decision yourself whether or not you want to buy it for a potential rebound. Monitor the supply on cards. That's another thing I'd be looking at. But going back to, you know, I like to go on tangents in these videos. Go and look at icons. I think baby icons and middles are going to do really well. One of the cards I was talking about on stream today was this Sol Campbell. Now, I think some link investments will rise a little bit today as well. But this Sol Campbell for me is really intriguing. So this guy right now is 330k. He was before today about 310, 315. If I see another 310 under on this, I'm really interested because this guy is rare. He's been dropping a lot recently. And he's still a meta card with 85 defending, 85 physical, and 84 pace. So I expect the icon market, the baby Cannavaros, the baby Campbells, the baby Rio Ferdinands, right? Carlos Alberto. Players like that I expect to probably go up after like 7:30, 8 p.m. You're going to really start to see a rise in the market. So keep an eye on that, in my opinion. Staying on icons, I think you guys should be during lightning rounds, which there will be some sort of supply coming out today. But if you have an icon, and I'd be doing the basic filter that we always show you guys, which is say that my budget is about 2 million coins. So I'm going to go 2 mil and basic. Basic is essentially all of the icons that are getting packed at that very moment, their first owner cards. So you go all the way to the 59 minute. I'd recommend doing this on the companion app or the web app, but you can obviously keep on looking every single time and seeing if there's a deal on the 59 minute. And yes, there will be competition with something like this, but if you guys want to do something like, you know, trading with icons during lightning rounds, this is one of the filters that I like the most when it comes to trading with them. And there'll be moments getting packed, there'll be primes getting put onto the market, and I'd monitor those cards as well, because they're going to get rare later in the nighttime, and they're going to be potential buys as well, in my opinion. So keep an eye out, in my opinion, on the icon market. Now this limited, for example, I just want to go and check if this is a decent deal for myself, because this is a little low and I might be able to get some money on this. Has he actually been bought at 117? So this is kind of like into my thought process. Let's see, 116, 117, 114, 116, 118, 119. All right, I might see, it's a tough one, right? There's a couple of 117 expiring. I'll put it on the trans target, see if I see another one at 100k. That's something that I could look at maybe flipping though, in an ideal market. So icons there, your out-of-pack specials. What type of out-of-pack specials would you be looking at buying? Well, if we go onto the market here, you go to players, team of the weeks, right? You can go look at a lot of cards. Some of your FUT birthday cards that have been dropping continuously since they've been out of packs. Maybe look at this Kent card, for example, depending on what positions are released in team of the season. This Tomori card may be a look. This Atal card might be a look as well. Like, just keep an eye on what team of the season cards being released, what objectives are being released, and then make a decision. Like this Cam Sane card, for example. These are some really rare cards that have just been, you know, dropping since they've been out of packs. Keep an eye out for some out of pack specials before the content drop today. Another part of the market that I'd really be looking at as well is the objective market. Now, with team of the season, and they've confirmed it on FUT Watch, this is the team of the season designs. I would assume that this is either the SBC or the objective type player, and this is the actual card design, which is very, very nice. Let me be clear. If the only team that needs to be getting their full salary this year, it is the design team, because they have made the designs for their for each promo very, very good. And this is probably one of the best team of the season designs I've seen. So we are going to get an objective tomorrow, most likely. And I want you guys to be looking at the requirements for that objective. What is the requirements and what players are overlapping each individual requirement? So a couple weeks ago, and I always make this example to you guys, is this Bodius card. Now this Bodius card, it won't show you, but Huntelaar was an objective, right? And he's a Dutch-German striker. What they required was was like Bundesliga players, Dutch players, forwards, and 4-star skill move players, something along the lines of that. And when you put it all together, you think about it, Bodius fits that category. He's German, he's Bundesliga, I keep saying German. He's Bundesliga, he's Dutch, he's got the skill moves, he could be counted as a forward as well, I think. Something along the lines of that. And this card went from literally 800 coins on that Friday. I told my chat, you guys can buy him, he's probably going to rise, and he's with no risk at the time as well. And this card went to like 2.6k. So please take a look at the gold cards that fit the objective requirement, because it's going to be an absolute easy mass investment when 6 p.m. comes. Also, talking about 6 p.m. is we got to make sure that the servers are just going to still be there, because if I were you guys and you guys are looking at getting involved with any panic on the market, keep an eye out on the servers going down at 6 p.m. Maybe putting in a couple bids a couple minutes before 6 p.m. just in case the servers do go down and maybe you win a bid that is an absolute ridiculous price for a card. Maybe get on your icons, your top tier specials, players like that is what I'd be looking at. Other types of things you should see on the market today, your Mbappes, your Neymars, your Ronaldos, you could see maybe a little bit of panic going into 6 p.m. like I said. And then later on the nighttime, I do expect a pretty nice market rise across the board on your out-of-pack icons, out-of-pack specials that are really meta. I'm not talking like your informed Griezmann, so to say. I'm talking like your really meta cards that people would need. They need these cards for their weekend league team. So guys like Mbappe, guys like Neymar, guys like Ronaldo are going to get bought after 6 p.m. today, right? Maybe they'll start to see a rise at like 7 p.m. and onwards. you are going to see a good amount of buyback, I think, on a lot of this market, because it's just been trickling downwards for the last 2 weeks and only the last 3 days where we had seen some sort of rise in it. And the market didn't go up that much today. It went up a little bit. So I think there's more room to go up. This Diata card, for example, is a really meta card that what if. This Sambia card, right? If there's, for example, Wan-Bissaka is going to be like over 400k in my opinion. This card has nothing to do with Wan-Bissaka because that's not the same price point there. So monitor the sell-off on these kind of cards. Your informed Neymars as well. I would expect a good amount of the market to probably go up a little bit later on in the nighttime as people want to play for those team of the season packs, because that's going to be a lot of money coming into the market and people want to get involved with that. Another thing to look out for today is going to be your Sbc Fodder. Now, quick little discussion on Sbc Fodder. These cards are very low still, and they've gone up a little bit tonight though. And the reason why they've gone up is because of the code that's been put in, and it says attacker icon. So it contains one mid, prime, or moments attacker, right wing, left wing, center forward, and striker. Now, the majority of the icons in this game are strikers that are bad. And this SBC, if they do release this SBC, maybe they do it for like icon swaps in 2 weeks, who knows. But, and listen, this could be something like that, because if you look at a lot of the things that they've put in this code, right, you're looking at guarantees 11 community team of the season. So that's going to be like this upcoming week. But Premier League isn't going to be for 2 more weeks, or at least until the following Thursday. Serie A is not going to be for 3 more weeks. La Liga, right? So maybe this is something they're looking at maybe with icon swaps, and maybe they're trying to get people to invest in fodder going into lightning rounds today. Pay attention to this fodder though. Like this guy, they're up a little bit tonight, and if I were you, I don't expect it to go. I don't think expect it to go up on Friday. And the reason I say that is because people have started to buy into it now because of this code, but also they're expecting this SBC to come out today on the Friday, and it's not going to happen. EA likes to make everything about packs on day one. So you might get an objective player, you might get an SBC player, but you're not going to get like that icon SBC. And yes, people are putting 2 and 2 together here. They're saying, okay, this prime icon upgrade is going out of packs or going out of SBCs on Friday. So something's got to replace it. And this icon attacking SBC could be something they come out with. I don't see it. EA never brings out those big SBCs on a Friday unless there's no promo. They're going to want to keep, and I've just sold another Dion, by the way, and this is just, how to flip specials. But this is like, I don't think they're going to bring out an SBC of that caliber on the Friday. They want to make you focus on lighting rounds. And I would also try to get on bids on fodder too, because if it does drop today on the Friday, I do expect it to go up pretty quickly. After maybe the second lightning round is when people are going to start buying back. And a lot of people like to say to me, why does the third lightning round, why is that not the buy time? You would think like with ultimate packs and everything like that, why would that not be the time where you can buy SBC fodder? And it's because the 50k lightning rounds and the 100k lightning rounds, by the way, I'm just going to get involved here. And I love trading like this with multiple informs, and this is what you guys should be doing today. But because of the third lightning round, the third lightning round doesn't go as fast as the first or second does. So the supply that's coming onto the market is very slow, and there's a lot of demand for fodder. It's either people investing in it or people that want to buy it because they want to go and complete SBCs. So keep your eye out. And this Benzema, by the way, was 138k, and he was at least high at 142. So I will take my big profit on this. This is something you guys should be looking at doing, by the way, on the Friday, is by doing this sort of trading where you're looking at multiple informs. But yeah, I don't expect there to be a big icon SBC today. Fodder is going to be a really good opportunity to bid on and snipe as well when it gets to its lowest point. Team of the weeks, you're probably not going to want to look at team of the weeks until this Saturday. There's not really that many great ones, if I'm being honest. Like, if we're looking at a Courtois, like, usable. Greenwood's okay. But the rest of them really aren't that great. So I'd probably just not even bother with looking at team of the weeks unless they drop so significantly where like this guy's like 33k or 34k or whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't be looking at team of the weeks as much as the other parts of the market. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.